Are you ready? Because we are. It's time for Emerald Eats, where we highlight amazing food in our area.
Yes, and today we're joined by Stephanie King. She's the owner and founder of Kitchen and Market. Welcome.
Hello.
Thanks for coming.
Oh my God, thank you so
We
much.
have all these amazing things in front of us, and I am very excited.
We're going to be diving in. You're going to put us to work today, I've heard, too.
Yeah, absolutely. So in general, whenever you hang out with me, you will be put to work.
Okay.
You will be well fed.
Okay.
So those are the two things I can promise.
I'm down with that. Let's talk a little bit about Kitchen and Market. So it's a local grocery store concept,
Yes.
chef-inspired meal kit provider. Talk to us all about your business and where your stores are and all that good stuff.
Okay, well, we actually founded in COVID, so pretty proud of that.
Yeah.
So 2020, our first location was in Pike Place Market. And then we also have a location on Mercer Island, and then we just opened the world's cutest corner store in Medina.
Oh, I love that.
So it's just absolutely adorable, and really we are just like kind of a one-stop local corner grocery to be able to come in and grab a meal kit, prepared foods, whatever you need to whatever level cook you are, to be able to feed yourself.
It's very, I looked up pictures today too, and it's very aesthetically pleasing too.
I like pretty things.
Yeah. That's true.
Yes. So,
All right, so this Mother's Day, okay,
Yes.
you can skip the reservation thing, and like you know how early you have to get in for all that
Yes,
stuff.
it's so hard.
Yeah, it is. It's tough. And you can do meal kits so that people can cook a delicious brunch right from home. What is in the kit this year? What are we looking at?
Yes.
well, first of all, so it starts off with a frittata, which I just want to say right now is a very fancy word for feeding a large group of people eggs. It's just super easy, very approachable.
Yeah.
This is a spring frittata with fresh asparagus from Washington, parsley, and leeks, and you basically just saute that up, make the frittata, throw it in the oven. TV magic-wise, let's pretend I just did that. And so the frittata is the main course. We also have, and I'd like to go backwards a second.
Yes.
Sure.
All brunches, a really good brunch requires mimosas.
It does.
Absolutely.
So let's go back for 1 second. I jumped into the main course, and we really need to go there. So Carly, would you mind making, in my mind, the world's perfect mimosa?
Absolutely. Teach me how.
Okay, so we're going to use, I brought some Grace Prosecco, which, just so you know, is named after our executive chef's daughter.
Aww.
So I have a soft spot for, yes.
I love it.
I have a soft spot for this Prosecco.
And you've got a dog on your label, so you know, I'm in.
It's a pug, Bugsley, so cute.
Okay.
Okay, so the key to a great mimosa is the ratio needs to be very light on juice.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I
so
was
yeah,
gonna ask.
Prosecco.
I was gonna ask. In my family, you know, we kind of it's almost a splash of juice.
That's perfect.
Okay.
And it's a splash of it's for color.
That's like a glass of champagne. That's
One of the best secrets of brunch is as long as, and now we're going to pour in a little bit of, this is our rosemary lemonade.
Oh my gosh, I love rosemary
It's
lemonade.
so good.
Is there room for it?
Yes, Brian, Carly is invited to my brunch.
Yes.
Always.
All right.
Yes.
So, and there we go. And then
That's
test
it.
it out.
my friend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And
All
here,
right. Yes.
I'm hiding mine under here. I might have.
Oh, there we go.
I might have taken a mimosa. Sorry. So.
Oh, so good.
In all, like it's light
good.
and refreshing,
Yeah.
and this to me is part of entertaining.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier, and people are so much more comfortable when you have just like a little mimosa kit or something, and then you can actually enjoy hosting everyone and feeding them
Back
great
a
food.
little
Take the edge
bit. You get so many
Exactly.
compliments on your food.
Exactly. So let's go back to talking about brunch. Now that I've done a really good job of getting you.
I feel relaxed.
Yeah.
See, there.
I'm just going to continue sipping this as we're going.
Now, also, one of the things I love about this brunch, and this goes without saying for all of our meal kits, the goal is to make this easy to cook no matter where you feel your confidence level is in the kitchen.
Okay.
So everything that you need to make this brunch is in this kit. And I'm gonna kind of walk through. So we have a salad, the frittata, a chia yogurt and granola parfait.
Oh, yum.
Which is great either to start, kind of like a pre-snack or as just like the first course. And then, of course, I'm going to almost call them famous scones because they're fabulous. And
they look
you're going to
amazing.
make them, and I'm going to show you how.
Let's do it.
Okay.
But, so, first of all, this is so easy. Our scone mix, literally one of the parts of the recipe is open scone mix. Okay?
Perfect.
So that's how easy we're talking here. So you're going to zest this lemon. Here into this, we've already put the mix in there.
Am I doing it right?
Yep, you're perfect.
How am I doing? Am I doing okay?
You know what? I might have to put you to work in a little bit, but right now I think you're doing great.
Doing great.
So this is perfect. So you're just going to zest the lemon. I love lemon. I love any citrus in baked
yeah.
goods. It just makes them fresh. And Brian, I'm actually going to have you in the meantime.
Yep.
Will you just smell that?
Can I smell it too?
It's just,
Oh my gosh.
It's,
so
it's
good.
incentive
Yeah.
for continuing. There we go. Okay, now, heavy cream.
Okay.
You're just
Whole
going to
thing?
dump the whole thing in.
There we
like
go,
to
no
measure-
measuring.
We like to
Boom.
measure for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice and easy.
you are just going to stir that together. It's going to be a little bit of a dry mix, kind of as you keep going.
Now, is there something that I can do while she's doing this? Because-
Absolutely.
yeah.
Why, thank you for helping in the kitchen.
Well, you know,
Much appreciated.
I got to get my hands on
You
it.
got to follow the rules.
I love a good breakfast salad.
Sure.
Okay? And let's stop right there and then
Okay.
I'll show you one thing in a second.
Okay.
I love a good breakfast salad. They
Yep.
should be simple. It kind of just adds a little freshness, right?
Yes.
So this is frisee mustard vinaigrette
Okay.
and bacon bits. And
Okay.
that's it. And it's so easy. We're just going to top the bacon bits on there.
Okay.
I'm going to have you put a little sprinkle of our tuxedo salt on top there. And then dress as desired and toss. And then we will come back here, whip these scones back up, and then we're ready to go.
Okay.
So here's the thing. We're on television. So we're not going to push this, make the actual scones, but I'm going to walk you through it.
Yeah, yeah.
okay? So it's kind of this like nice kind of dough right
Yeah.
here. We would just pop this out here, shape it into a round disc.
Okay.
Like this is so easy.
Yeah.
And then you are literally cutting it into 8 pieces.
Okay.
Putting it on a baking tray and baking them for 12 minutes.
Easy peasy.
That's it. No cutting butter. I mean, you literally are just putting heavy whipping cream in the mix
Yeah.
and zesting a lemon.
You make it so easy.
And then voila. I
There
mean,
we go.
Honestly, let's go back to this Mother's Day kit. This
Yeah.
is actually the 4th year we've done this. And all the proceeds for the kit go to Mary's Place. So it's a fundraiser. Mary's Place is an organization that I think is near and dear to all of our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter and I used to volunteer there. And so when she and I did our very first one, I did this with my daughter when she was 18. We launched Kitchen and Market.
I love that.
And so she picked Mary's Place. And so we've continued to do that every year. I think it's a great way to make mom breakfast.
Definitely.
And then
Yeah.
also help some moms in
Yeah.
the community. So it's
a win-win.
All the moms win.
Yeah.
So, but what's cute is we literally put the scone mix in because I just thought it would be a good activity for the littles
Yes.
to do
Yeah.
while you were busy making
I
everything
love
else.
cooking with my kids. It's so much fun.
It really is. So let's try this. So in general, I'm gonna hide these because Carly, you did such a good job
Thank you
making
so
those
much,
scones.
Stephanie.
Hey, look what I did.
I mean, my goodness. So let's plate these up. We
Okay.
are going to, I've got a plate for each of you.
And we have just a few seconds here, so we want to make
Okay.
sure we get to try stuff
Yes.
as well.
So I want you to, sorry.
Oh, here we go.
Here, let's get to the good stuff. Let's go
Okay.
with the scones.
Okay.
Fresh raspberry jam,
Okay.
because that's what always is required
Oh,
with
yeah.
scones. So good.
Can I just give
Yeah.
it a little dip?
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Get the lemon.
And it tastes so fresh,
Oh, that's
too.
really good.
You know, that's fantastic. Can I try this parfait real quick?
Yes, absolutely. Let's keep
In
going.
our last few seconds here?
Yes.
I love it.
So that's our chia yogurt, just some fresh berries, and then try the
I
granola.
would definitely order this at a restaurant. Thank you so much, Stephanie. We will put a
Absolutely.
link for more info on Kitchen and Market and their Mother's Day brunch kits up on our website, fox13seattle.com/studios13live. See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We're going to eat now.